himself in that room. He's just going to play the healing game and deny away the point for sure. There you go. Talent is out at number 3. Linux denied away the point. So now it's either DRX or DRS.
Oh, it's both of our choices, Sir Cloud. But anyway, it's fireworks display once again, ladies and gents. But two players coming from DRX already on the ground. So DRS might have a chance to actually win this thing, but it's a road rage hit-and-run situation for DRX.
Oh, one more to go for DRX, unless SOAS can come up with an insane clutch here against DRS Gaming. Nade across. He has nowhere to go. He's being surrounded right now. And it is going to be DRS Gaming, the real soldiers from Nepal, to take over the first winner in Group B.
Still a great try though coming from DRX. They were pretty aggressive from the get-go. They are here to prove something, but unfortunately kind of fell short, but still an outstanding exchange between these two amazing teams. From AC now has the upper hand up against their opponents. Vampire Esports not exactly sure if they still have one more player left or were they the first team to be taken out of the game, but it's Malaka, a cool Malaka of COG right now getting a lot of damage coming from DRS, the real soldiers, ladies and gents. But Killer Whitey also on the ground. XMPL to the rescue. Can he be successful in shutting down Azami?
Oh, here we go. DRS. Oh, again, got only one player left. It's going to be Ichsan. Ichsan, final player. And Ichsan, how is he doing right now? Okay, he's still dancing around behind this building. X is just next to him. Oh, he does have his teammate together with him with a little of health. Okay. X alone with an AK. Pretty low on bullets though. But he does have an M16 on the other hand. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to pursue now.
Well, Dylan got DD on the ground. Let's see, Kagendra. We've got one of them pretty low in HP. Oh, Ichsan turned his back and someone put a knife in there. We've got Daz right now, low in HP, but he is still going at it. Ladies and gents, up against XMPL, and Kagendra just got eliminated with only 1 point. A lot of gatekeeping opportunities and a lot of chances to assume a lot of points. Okay, here we go. DRS Gaming, XMPL with a massive spray up against a player down below, but it was X that got the point.
Yeah, so DRS kind of waited for them. Okay, there you go. Fix will secure the point against Boyti. There's going to be another point for them, but DRS, okay, crashing in on the Falcon.
Oh man, here we go. DRS X. That was such a great anticipation coming from this player. Was able to defend himself well, hence getting behind this haystack. He knows there's another team that might crash in like their position whatsoever, and they couldn't let down their guards. They have to keep on playing. They have to focus. They have to keep a good sense of game here just to make sure that they stay afloat. But DRS right now, double digits. The kill fit, it's Talon versus ASI 8. Delta with an accurate nade. East Icy out of the game. We've got 1 casualty though coming from the team, but 3 is still a crowd, ladies and gents. And so was also devoured by the Blue Reaper. We can see that X is having an exchange here with a Crypto when it comes to those nades. Can he be accurate? He already saw what to throw, but yeah, I think he was able to at least get one. Or was it a Jamin and Hasaki? Okay, a lot of things is actually happening at the moment. Crypto not so lucky because Team Secret also already out of the game here, and it wasn't the best of spot for Crypto's gang as well.
Be another squad that you gotta worry about. They dealt with DRX. They gotta deal with DRS now.
Stage 4, and we're looking at 10 teams remaining, ladies and gents. XMPL being the chef for the group. He throws in the nade up against Harame Bros. Rage goes down by Killer Whitey. We've got MME, Cuz also playing with a Mini 14, was able to shut down one play coming from Harame Bros. So this is a 3-way fight happening at the moment. MME versus Harame Bros versus DRS Gaming. And from the Killfit man, it's definitely lining up. Even Talent Esports losing some of their members and dropping like flies. Gotta go, but for Reagan's, okay, down to their last player. This is Didi. ladies and gents, Lightning out of the game, but before he went out, he bagged 3 elimination points, which is a pretty good performance. DRS, Delta bagging 2, and DRS still has a complete squad. So plenty of chance for DRS to assume more points, just like what they're doing up against Avena, as Delta now did, did a massive spray up against his enemies.
Precision is always going to be a factor here for set of DRS, and they do have this overview on the present side of the map. So hey, whoever could be dealing with the Harami Bros, Orange is out. DRS killer able to get one on the feet as well up against Vena, and they're gonna try to get the finalization here, but for the time being, the GLE squad is gonna be eliminated all because of the Falcons.
Man, Falcons are pretty hungry for this round. Amazing. I believe they already have like how many points? Okay, 7 elimination points is pretty strong. Now DRX, man, they're still trying to do an effective counter. Unfortunately, it's not enough as they go out of the game empty-handed. Man, they scored nothing for this round, but I guess there's a little placement points, you know, for their side. But DRS, Vena right now having an exchange as well. Killer White T on his knees, probably praying to the PUBG god to come and save him. But as for X, doing his best to be the knight in shining armor for the team.
And you find some more here. It is gonna be X and Slayer here nearing. And it's a tough question. It's a tough question to answer here, Red Queen. It could be anyone's ball again.
Yeah, the number advantage. Oh man, it does speak a lot, you know. And DRS killer. I think Delta already bagged 8 elimination points, so this guy's unstoppable. You know, right now, right at this moment, and Slayer needs to really prepare himself because X as well as Delta, man, smelling blood right now coming from Slayer, and Slayer just really in a good spot as well, I can say. If he can't shut down DRX, okay, never mind. I forget I said anything. It's DRS coming up on top, emerging victorious for the last E-Wrangle this evening, putting up how many elimination points? Yeah, and also just to add more commendable notes, you know, for the side of DRS, the fact that Killer YT already got an MVP title in one of our matches, right? So this is just like a great follow through of games, you know, for the side of DRS. And again, they showed up, you know, they came here to play, they brought their A game, and now they're working so hard, you know, just to make sure that they finish with a stellar performance here for the Clash of Giants Season 6.
It always feels like DRX have this last stand buff. Whenever they're being pushed around, they will push back. Like, they're not going to be the ones to be bullied out of a fight. And you just saw Talent initially, who had that high ground advantage, eventually lose out the space because of QXZ's pressure. And right now, it's just going to be DRS trying to wiggle some room, and it is DRX on the push once more, moving into the top 4, taking one member down from the side of DRS. Now it's down to Delta. Delta being pretty close. He's got to dodge those grenades, and he's going to be able to also cook one for himself. That vehicle's being blasted so far away, so it's almost being clipped out as well. But Delta, he is not being hindered, but QXZ is slowly on the approach. It's going to be 2v1, but also remember that XMPL and QYT, they're not too far off. Random tosses of grenade, not really connecting. DRS just tries to ensure that they have that firm control through the hillside, but there is another team hoping to attack them now, which is why the smokes are in play. Here comes DRS, though. They run right through. They have been this line that you can do before, but this time they make damn sure that DRX don't get to play the game.
You know what? That's what I was gonna say, you know, just moments ago, that DRX denied DRS the chicken dinner a while ago, and DRS served their vengeance quite right up against the Korean team. And now we're looking at the final 2, which
9 is just gonna shrink all the way into the direct center, and they flip one through the smoke. It's always gonna be Killer YT, the man, the myth, the legend. At work, H2T. He's got that goes up, and he's got to put the bullets out of the chamber. What can he do right now? XMPL cutting right across, also being covered by the tracks as well. 2 versus 1, 3 versus 1, and make that none. Down to Boy T, but I don't think he's got much to do here, because it is the real soldiers to seal the deal. in the final match of a rank.
My time is now, says the boys of the Real Soldiers. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is their second chicken dinner for Group B. Chicken dinner, but nonetheless, what a stellar performance. Again, coming from the boys of the Real Soldier, and again, every team brought their A game. You know, showcasing incredible skill and determination. You know, we've seen a lot of moments of brilliance and strategic master classes and nail-biting finishes, but in the end, it was of course a DRS who best embodied, right, the things that we were talking about just a while ago: the versatility, adaptability, and consistency. And they are the ones who rose to the top.
To strike that is like 1 out of 16 chance, you know. So you know, you got fault us for that, but I hope you guys who have been watching have also gotten your predictions right. Who is the MVP? It is none other than XMPL. 35 eliminations throughout the course of all of these matches in Group B. Or should I even say maybe it's the course of just today itself. And that damage output, bro, put him in any roster, this guy delivers. This roster of DRS, so long as they keep this up, I think that, you know, they can get into the form where they could be good for PMGC, though it's be a long year ahead. So let's not get too ahead of ourselves. 6 points of a difference, and DRS are the champions of Group B. And Glue, out of the 20 over points that they hauled, they were close enough. They pushed down VES to claim that number 4 spot. Gives them a lot more confidence to battle it out moving into the survival stage.